So if you or your property is involved in some sort of a hit and run, whether it's two vehicles are involved, or you're a pedestrian or bicyclist, or maybe just your property, your fence got taken out or something like that, it's important to let us know about that stuff. We track those kind of crashes and we want to know when and where they're happening. And sometimes those events involve other people's property as well. Maybe there were several cars that were hit along that roadway, and we want to be able to link those together. So it's important to let us know. You can call 911 if it's an emergency. If there's a life-threatening injury or if someone needs immediate help, then don't be afraid to call 911. However, if it's just some damage to your property that you happen to notice when you woke up in the morning, you can call the non-emergency number. It's the same number you would call if you had any other non-emergency type police matters. It's important to make sure that we get medical help there as soon as possible. Stay there, provide whatever help you can to the person who's injured, call 911, gather as much information as you can about the suspect and suspect vehicle. If you can get a license plate, that is great. If you can just get a vehicle description and last known direction of travel, and maybe a description of the driver if you were able to see inside the car. There are a few scenarios in which you need to file an Oregon traffic accident and insurance report within 72 hours. Some of those scenarios include injury to any person, no matter how minor, death, or if there's more than $2,500 damage to anyone's property, which includes their personal property or their vehicle. You can find those forms online at a DMV office or at the Portland Police Bureau's precincts. If there's property damage only, then it's a Class A misdemeanor for fleeing the scene and not performing the duties of a driver, which could be punishable by some pretty hefty fines and up to even a year in jail. If there are injuries to the other party, depending on the severity of the injuries, it could be a Class C or Class B felony. Now, a felony carries much higher fines and even time in prison. If the injuries are pretty severe to the other party, you could also be charged with assault. You need to stay right where you are and try as best you can to contact the owner of the vehicle. If you're not able to find an owner, you need to leave some contact information on the vehicle so that they can get a hold of you. At least your name and phone number so that they can call you at a later time to facilitate the exchange of information.